The 1950s saw some of the greatest sci-fi movies ever to be released. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, The Blob, The Day the Earth Stood Still, the original Godzilla, Them, Forbidden Planet, and dozens more would grace the screen in this decade. There's one of these movies that I don't think is talked about enough. I'm referring to 1958's I Married a Monster from Outer Space. Let's get right to it. Our story begins at a nice restaurant on the outskirts of town. A group of guys are having a bachelor party for their friend Bill, who's getting married in the morning. Bill says he has to leave, and the other guys sit there complaining about how awful marriage is.
He's such a nice guy. It's a shame it has to happen to him.
Why is that always the cliche in movies? I think being married is pretty awesome, to be honest. Anyways, Bill drives off and almost hits a body lying in the road. But when he gets out, it's not there.
I didn't think I had that much to drink.
Those are some pretty amazing special effects for 1958. The next day, Bill shows up late to the wedding.
I'm sorry, I'm late.
On the honeymoon, his wife Marge starts to notice some strange things, like he's driving with no headlights.
That guy must be blind.
Why don't you turn your lights on, you dummy?
Bill, you don't have your lights on.
Lights, I guess I forgot.
And he doesn't recognize the sound of thunder.
What's that?
Thunder?
Lightning flashes, and we get to see his real face. A year passes by, and Marge decides to give Bill a puppy as an anniversary gift. But Bill strangles the puppy and lies about it.
Bill!
I'm afraid we didn't have very good luck with your anniversary present, Marge. Puppy's dead.
How?
Well, he must have strangled himself. I think his collar was too tight.
Marge begins to suspect that Bill is not the same man she initially fell in love with. He sneaks out of the house one night and she follows him. She happens upon a cat he killed. What is this guy's problem with house pets? Bill heads into the woods and smoke leaves his body, transforming into an alien. This alien then heads into a flying saucer. Understandably disturbed, Marge walks up to Bill's body but realizes it's just a shell.
Bill?
She runs away and starts telling people in town that she saw a monster.
Oh, I know it sounds crazy, but you've got to believe me. I've just seen a monster.
Who hasn't?
Obviously, no one believes her, so she goes to the sheriff. He acts like he believes her, but tells her she should go home to Bill so he doesn't get suspicious. But then we see that the sheriff is a monster too.
Oh, hey, Ian. I'm headed to the store. Can I get you anything?
No.
Okay. Well, hey, I hope you're having a really great day. All right, see ya.
What the heck was that? From here, the monsters continue to take over people's bodies all over town. Man, I'm serious. These special effects are actually really good, and there's a good reason for that. The special effects were created by John P. Fulton. This guy was legendary. He did special effects for over 250 movies, including Vertigo, Rear Window, Bride of Frankenstein, and The Invisible Man. He won an Academy Award for his work on The Parting of the Red Sea and the Ten Commandments. Quite the track record. Marge eventually tells Bill that she knows he's a monster.
Aren't you afraid to be telling me all this?
Yes?
Bill confesses that he is an alien from a faraway planet. A planet that blew up just after he and all the other men escaped. None of the women survived, so they came to Earth to breed with humans to save their species. The problem is that they haven't figured out how to make it work. Marge then decides to see if her doctor will believe her.
Everything I've told you is true.
He does, and he comes up with an idea of how to prove which men in town aren't aliens. Since the aliens haven't figured out how to have kids, any man whose wives have recently given birth must still be human.
I know where to get our men. Human men.
But couldn't the aliens have taken over their bodies within the last 9 months? I don't know.
Oh, hey, Ian. I was just wondering, did you eat my cereal that I had sitting out here? I can't find it anywhere.
No, I ate my cereal because we're in my house, so why don't you get out?
Golly, you're right. All right, I'll see you later.
Go for Dr. Corncob.
Hey Frank, there's something really weird going on with Rodney. I don't know if you've noticed anything. If you have, just let me know.
Yep. Who's Rodney? And also, who is this?
The doctor puts together a group of men and they head to the flying saucer in the woods, complete with hunting rifles and attack dogs. Some aliens come out of the ship, but our team's rifles don't do any damage. So the dogs attack and are able to kill the aliens. They turn into some weird jello-like substance. After entering the spaceship, they find the bodies of several men hooked up to wires.
Electrical impulses from the real human bodies must give the monsters form and shape.
Apparently, the aliens walking around town are just broadcasted versions of these bodies. Kind of confusing. So they start unplugging the bodies, and the aliens start collapsing and turning into that weird jello. Marge is reunited with the real Bill, and the aliens flee Earth looking for another planet to invade. Supposedly, this movie is a metaphor about Cold War paranoia. I'm probably too dumb to have caught that on my own, but it does make sense. It was also remade in 1998 exclusively for TV, titled simply, I Married a Monster. I haven't seen this version, and it's only available on VHS at this point, but I'm guessing it's pretty cheesy. Well, thanks for watching. I do hope you'll check this movie out. It's well worth your time. Alright, time to get the Halloween decorations out. Rodney, why are you in my crawl space?